Bilisan mo mag-video dyan at maglalaba.
This is Mr. Brain Jeffy here, and today we're going to be talking about an action fantasy film called Attack on Titan Part 2. Be ready for some spoilers ahead. Previously on Attack on Titan, humanity is put into danger when a colossal titan breaks the wall that separates human society from the giant monsters that appeared 100 years ago. Many people died as the creatures devour everyone they come close to, and humans are forced to hide behind the inner walls, abandoning their homes. The government tried to fix the wall by using explosions, but their plan was sabotaged. In the last moment, the main character Eren was able to transform into a titan and save everyone from danger. It turns out that when Eren was a little boy, his father experimented with genetic engineering and injected him with a serum that's capable of turning a person into a titan. Captain Sauda was also present and helped to hide Eren when the government came to purge the father's experiments. The soldiers led by Commander Kubo took away Eren's parents and killed them while the boy hides from within the walls. The commander burns the laboratory as the captain takes the boy away from danger. Eren wakes up from shock only to find himself tied up by the soldiers with guns pointing at him. The commander walks into the building and begins lecturing about his philosophy of communism. He explains how humanity united after discovering a common enemy, the Titans. Although resources became scarce, everyone is now happier because they're equal. But Eren's ability to transform into a Titan threatens this peaceful existence. The main character tries desperately to express that he's human, but the commander refuses to allow him to live. Just when Eren is about to be shot, Armin rushes out and defends his friend, claiming that it was Eren who saved everyone from the Titans. He assures the commander that his friend will be a valuable asset to humanity, as he can defend the city against the Titans. Captain Hange also disagrees to killing Eren, but only because she desires to experiment on the boy instead. Armin continues to try and convince Kubo by telling him that there's a disabled missile near the outer city, and with Eren's help, they can surely fix the wall successfully. The boy's attempt to persuade the commander only makes the situation worse, as Kubo accuses Armin for being responsible for sabotaging the previous mission and destroying the explosives. The commander orders the soldiers to shoot, while Eren continues to beg everyone to give him a chance in realizing his purpose and helping the people inside the city. Seeing her friends about to get killed, Mikasa finally decides to fight for their lives, but the commander questions why she's defending a monster. With no other choice, Sauda yells to stop everyone and proceeds to explain Eren's powers. Apparently, he's able to control himself while being a Titan, but his consciousness fades as time goes on. Before the man can explain further, a shot fires and knocks him to the ground. Sauda tries to speak with his dying breath, but fails and passes away. Suddenly, a giant titan falls from the ceiling, crushing Commander Kubo and the soldiers nearby. The people shoot at the monster, but their attacks bounce off the skin, which seems to be made out of armor. The giant kills the soldiers easily with a single sweep and takes Eren into his hands. They try to attack the neck of the titan, but he blocks it with his hand, showing signs of consciousness. The titan turns towards the scouts, and Mikasa prepares to defend her comrades. Strangely, the creature looks at her and stops attacking, sparing their lives. The giant then begins climbing out of the building, taking Eren with him as well. After Armin buries the dead, Captain Hange takes command and decides to continue with the plan of restoring the wall. They must first retrieve the bomb that Armin talked about, then head towards the outer walls. Mikasa hesitates about going back to her home, but decides that she must protect her comrades. At the same time, Eren wakes up in a white room, hearing music that's from over 100 years ago. He turns around, only to see a jukebox playing a disc record and examines it with curiosity. The music stops and he hears a man's voice, who turns out to be Captain Shikishima. The man explains that he saved Eren from the Titan, but failed to kill the monster as he managed to escape. The captain proceeds to show Eren footages from a century ago, which explains the origins of the Titan. Apparently, humans wanted to make super soldier weapons by genetic engineering and created giants that are now known as Titans. However, they lost control of the virus and it started spreading inside the population, where people are randomly turning into Titans and destroying human society. Not knowing who's going to turn next, humans fought against each other in mistrust, which ultimately led to self-destruction. Somehow, a group of people never turned into Titans, and they hid themselves inside these walls.